Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be checking out a keyboard I picked up on Black Friday for only $10. Now inside the box you get the keyboard itself, a USB-C wire, and the manual of course. Now for $10 I was actually quite surprised to see that this is a detachable USB-C cable, meaning if the wire rips at any time you can always just replace the wire and not have to replace the whole keyboard. Now this keyboard is 65% and comes with blue clicky switches only, so if you're into that then maybe this is something right up your alley. For me personally, I would have wished to have seen a linear option for this keyboard. Now when it comes to the RGB, it does have RGB but it's per row RGB, meaning there's a static color per row, but it does have all of the effects that an RGB keyboard has, and you can raise and decrease the brightness of the RGB as well. So very nice to see there. The keycap quality is okay at best. I wouldn't expect much from a $10 keyboard, but it does have a nice red accent key as well, and the RGB is pretty bright and does shine through to the keycaps, making the legends very visible to read. This is not hot swappable, unfortunately. If it was hot swappable, this would have been a crazy deal. Unfortunately, if you don't like blue switches, then the only thing you could do is desolder them if you have a desoldering kit and a soldering kit to solder your new switches. So honestly, when it comes to that aspect, I think this keyboard is best for beginners who want to get into learning how to desolder and solder keyboards. Because of the super low price, if you mess up, you can always just order a new one and not really have to worry about breaking the bank, considering this keyboard is super cheap. Here's a quick sound test of how it sounds right out the box. And I'm not going to sit here and try to tell you that it sounds amazing, because obviously it does not, but I will say I think the stabilizers aren't as bad as the keyboard makes it sound. I think the stabilizer wires aren't super wobbly and they don't have too much rattle from my experience. It's just the switches themselves that actually have that rattle and make them sound really bad when typing. Now, if you were to desolder the board, lube up the stabilizers, and swap out the switches, you could have a pretty nice board. But if you don't have the tools to do that or don't want to do that, I do recommend checking out the I Love B i60 keyboard that is only about $15 more, so it's around $25. And you get really nice keycaps with nice switches, and it is hot swappable as well, and the stabilizers are pre-lubed and pretty decent as well. Other than that, I'll be leaving a link to this keyboard in the description below, and let me know what you guys think about this keyboard in the comments down below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.